else.
All right. This will be fairly quick because Chris has an appointment any minute. One thing I wanted to bring up, thank you everybody that's been showing up, and thanks for the prayers for everybody. I do want to say that Jane Helms did have her operation. She's recovering and doing well. Another one, I'm going to miss some people, but you know we care about all of you. Tim Dillon has a problem, I believe, with his liver, and they're working on that. He's in good hands, but he needs prayer for sure. So keep that in mind. Later on today on 360, I'm going to talk about people that walked away from something a little too soon and devastating results, and how fortunate we are to be in Onpassive. And once again, just to touch on this for 1 minute, a lot of people, I think it's human instinct, is we're not used to this because nobody's ever done this. But I've been doing it long enough and Onpassive. I get that time frames, they're a guideline, but they're not 100%. They can't be. It's too big. If all of the control going on in Onpassive was actually in the control of Mr. Mufareh and his team, we would be fine. But that isn't the case. Some of these things are outside, outsourced, until we become a terrarium where everything's internal. So we go with the flow. As far as I know, and everyone sounds upbeat that I'm hearing from, like really upbeat, things are going. And they're going exactly according to plan. Now, I want to tell you, I hear people talking. I brought this up yesterday. I'm going to mention it again. A lot of people, if you look at the dealer, is Onpassive. The difference is it isn't the same as a dealer in in Las Vegas. They want you to win. Okay, Onpassive wants you to win. It's designed for you to win. The problem is, as they're dealing out our hand, some people are judging already. Well, I've only got a jack and a queen. Yeah, you also got 3 more cards coming. I got 2 aces. I guess that's okay. You know, just remember there's more cards coming. So once you get the cards, then decide what you want to do. But I'm telling you, remember things that have not changed. You're going to make 1 payment to be a founder. You're going to make another payment to purchase the product. What happened? They gave the money back for a founder. It's back. The $200 to $300, it never cost that. It was less than that, 143 for founders. And on top of all that, anytime there was a bump in the road, a pothole, a mud puddle, whatever you want to call it, as soon as we went to walk into the mud puddle, a company lifted us up so we didn't get our feet wet. They took everything. They took all the stuff. And if they had to do anything, they always made it for us as founders a different road, a nicer road, while they walk through crap every day. So I'll never forget that. And if you wrap your head around that, you'll get it too. And it also goes back to, we're willing to spend 40 years of our life working 8 to 10 to 12 hours a day. We're told when to go on break, when to go to vacation, how much, and usually don't have enough money, when to come back every day, day after day after day. And now we're in a company that potential. Now remember, this is something very important. As said in a webinar many, many times, he didn't say to Marty and Chris and a couple of people, hey, dream big. You're gonna do very well. Dream even bigger. He said it to everybody that came to the webinar. He intends that for everyone. But I want to tell you something. If this company starts rolling, right, these stupid little glitches that are out of our control get cleaned up, and they will, because the company refuses for them not to be cleaned up. We know it's going to be cleaned up. Someday we will be our own banking. But the point is, as this happens, I want everybody to think about what the potential really is. So where else Could you take a 40-year job that most of us don't even like and do this kind of thing in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? Somebody says, oh, example, let's say the first month you got in late, you're the last person to get in, you don't have a team, you started and you made first commission $25, whatever it is. Oh my God, listen to me. Everything about Onpassive is compounded. Everything about it. There's not one stream, there's many streams. There's streams we don't even know about. You take that 25, just for me, just as an example, this isn't the law. I do not work for Onpassive, but take the $25 and double it every month for the next 10 months. Probably more money than any of you've ever made in your life a month. Probably. Guess. This kind of thing can happen. That's why you say dream bigger. But I don't believe in talking about money. I believe in results. The results will be Onpassive has done this for me in this amount of time. What's Onpassive done for you, John? I paid off my I paid off my school loan. I paid off my mortgage. I retired 5 years early. Listen, there's nothing more valuable than time. How do we know? One day you're here. You don't get up in the morning and somebody walk up and say, Marty, guess what? You're going to be dead tomorrow. I mean, that doesn't happen, but it happens. Some days is your last. You don't know. Cherish what you have. Run this as hard as you can. Don't judge everything so harsh that you forget what the goal is, forget where we're going. Where we're going is what matters. This little bumpy road that we don't even have to travel, what we're getting is somebody is clearing out the forest, clearing out the weeds, so we can walk on a beautiful street, really. So I'm going to turn over to Chris. He's going to say what's up. Somebody could walk in any minute with him because they're getting ready to tie his tubes. Pull his tube. So we're going to make sure we might have to pop off. Go ahead, Chris.
Thank you, Marty. He's a funny guy. Sorry about my appearance, guys. Hopefully this is the last day you'll see me not scrubbed up and not better in a better situation, but it's okay. I'm real. We're talking. I talked to Marty. Is privileged my entire life, to be honest with you. He just witnessed 10 minutes ago. The nurse came in and she had some medicine for me, which I was thankful. And she had a shot, like a muscle relaxer, and I said, just stick it in the back of the arm. And it was the worst shot I've had since I've been here. And Marty heard me let out a rip. And it was actually, he goes, what was that? It was almost like a wasp grabbed the back of my arm and just held on for life and kept stinging me. I don't know why, but I've had that shot 100 times in the last week. It just stung. I guess that arm's all joined out. So anyway, yep. Any minute they can be walking in, they're going to pull this chest tube. I apologize about my appearance, guys. I don't have any clothes here. There's not much I can do. I'm sexy and I know it is what my famous for saying. That's called confidence. That's something that Onpassive gave me, believe it or not. I've always been somewhat of a confident guy, and no, I'm no Brad Pitt, but damn, if I had a couple drinks, I look just like him. I know that. But let me tell you something not so funny. Right now in America, and I use America because that's where I live, but let's say the world. You guys, you heard of runners that are marathon runners, and there was a thing that they probably still say that where they hit the wall, and this means they're running and they're doing a 25-mile marathon, and they call this thing hitting the wall, where they lose all control of their body, their functions, their muscles, and you see them keep trying to get up, and they want to cross that finish line and they keep falling. Right now, this is happening all over the world with families, moms and dads, jobs, where these individuals are hitting that wall and they keep trying to get back up, and life keeps knocking them down. Uh, Jobs, the pay for jobs has gone down immensely, where things have gone way up. Uh, People are fighting every day just to get gas to go to work, and I laugh about it because I did it for years. When I remember gas was up to almost $5 a gallon, and I was driving to work, and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm putting all my money in my tank here, you know. But that's what's happening in the world right now. The world is now hitting the wall where they don't really know where to go anymore. I mean, they know there's a finish line ahead of them, but they just can't get to it. They've been stopped almost like they're tied down, chained down, and they just can't get no farther. And then this crazy company called Onpassive has come along into all of our lives, and the ropes loosen, the chains loosen. We can start breathing. I remember I used to call this a couple years ago a breathable income coming your way. In other words, it's going to be able to allow you to breathe again. Where a lot of us hit that wall where you can't breathe. Every day feels like someone's suffocating you slowly. See, the people in Onpassive, the Ashmafars, the Muhammad Kamals, the Muhammad Nazels, the Dr. Susans, the Dr. What's his name? What was that guy's name? I always forget. He's going to kill me again. In Egypt. What was his name? Dr. T. We'll call him Dr. T. Dr. Tarek. Because that's Tarek, I believe.
Dr. Tarek or something
He's
like
going to shoot me for that.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. These individuals have allowed us to breathe again because they've done all the work to get us where we're going to right now. I've never liked being stressed in my life. I also don't like watching people be stressed. In this hospital, the last 4 or 5 days, how long I've been here, I want to do a big shout out to nurses all over the world. Not only have I met a lot of nurses from all over the world in here, but I never really understood what they do. And I am just totally amazed. Uh-oh. Are you ready?
Hi. No, not yet. We're doing a drill right now, so I need you.
I got to leave the room?
Nope, you guys just got to get into bed real quick for me. I know.
Is there a fire?
It's a tornado outside.
Honest to God?
No, it's a drill.
It's a drill.
It's
Look
a
at this.
drill.
It's only live. All right, I got to go, everybody.
Oh, you're on the phone. You're on the phone. I'm not supposed to be laughing.
That's all right.
Let's go.
Bye. Marty, hang me up. She took my phone away.
Say
bye.
bye.
Bye. Wow. Hello. Wow. That's live, guys. That's what we do. I have no idea what they're doing. Some kind of drill. Anyway, they're hauling them out and bringing them back in. They probably have to do that every once in a while. No big deal. Anyway, we'll be back on 360. I hope by then, which is only about under 4 hours from now, they'll have his tubes tied. I'm just kidding. They have his tube removed, and that'll be cool. Then we'll start to get him back like he used to be, which is pretty scary too. But anyway, thanks everybody. Look forward to 360. It should be in the back office. Try to make it. Like I said, I did leave a message with Ash. I always give him the link. He's booked up with meetings one after another, which we can't even imagine. If he can break away in the middle, he will. If not, and he has an update, he can send it to us, and we'll tell you exactly what he wants us to tell you, if he has one. Anyway, love you all. Remember, you got more cards coming, and then lay your hand down. You don't have to bluff. You've got a winning hand. I promise you that. Might take longer for some, a little. I mean, it's just the way life is. But it will grow, and compounding will set you free. And you heard the saying, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you'll work until you die. Onpassive is the way to create income while you sleep. No doubt about that. Anyway, see you all, and God bless. 500 people. Wow, thank you very much. See y'all. Bye.